So we got a mission right now, man. We got this 5-gallon saltwater tank, EVO, Fluval, all in one, and we need some live rock. Unfortunately, at my store, we don't sell any small pieces that I want. So we're gonna go check out this place called Cuttle in the area and see what we can find. And I'm gonna take you with me. I got an update coming for you guys on the 45-gallon breeder and 23 long. All right, man. Wow, man. We here, Cuttlefish and Corals in Portland, Oregon. I can tell you right now, I highly recommend, if you are in the hobby and you want to have a reef aquarium tank, I highly recommend you visit this location. It's a really nice location, man. The staff was really friendly and engaging and answered my questions. They didn't have any dry rock at the time that I came in. Plenty of live rock, but early in the video, I said I was looking for live rock, but I'm actually looking for dry rock. Since it is a small tank, I don't want to risk any hitchhikers in the tank. I think that's just going to give me more problems than I am looking for. So I do recommend this place, though, man. They have a very nice selection. You could tell that they put a lot of care and love into their aquariums. And look at these beautiful clownfish right here. This tank is definitely one of my favorites in the store, and it's just an amazing location. Now, like I'm really like wow, I like it a lot. So definitely recommend you visit if you are in the Portland area or surrounding areas. I mean, look at this beautiful aquarium right here. You could tell that this has been established for quite a while, and the corals look great. The fish look happy. I mean, it's just beautiful, man. I have nothing bad to say about this place. If I was to critique anything about this store, is I just would want to see bigger, more and bigger tanks in here. But I'm sure it's designed this way for a reason. You know, small business, so you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? But went back to my store, World of Wet Pets. We focus more on tropical fish. We don't really have a large selection of saltwater fish and corals, but we do have some. So definitely stop by. But I found some pieces that I like. You know, it was one big piece, and I just broke it up to some smaller pieces. So we're gonna work with that and see what we get. I think we're gonna make a pretty cool scape. For the substrate, I'm going to be using the Carib Sea Marine substrate. This is going to really help cycle it a lot faster. It does have live bacteria into it, so you can buy it in dry and live sand, but we are using the live sand so we can speed up that process. So just a really just a really great substrate for saltwater reef aquarium. So one that I recommend. Um, Not that I've had my own saltwater aquarium before, but I have worked with some. You know, I work at an aquarium store, so and also, you know, I have friends that have also used this substrate as well too. So, um, like I said, it comes with real live sand with its own original bacteria. So every grain of it is going to be coated with bacteria, and that's just really going to help bring it to life. So giving it that real sand like ocean feels. So highly recommend this. They also make freshwater substrate as well too. So if you are thinking about it, just go ahead and check it out, try it out. I think you should. I think you'll like it, especially if you're in the hobby. If you've been in the hobby for a while, then you already know about this. But for you other guys, if you're new, um, give it a try. That's all I can say. You don't really have to rinse it off. So I don't know. Some people do recommend you rinse it off. I would not personally. Just I just wouldn't. But I did rinse off my live rock, so just to get rid of any dust and debris that was on it. All right, so we got our sand in now, and I'm just really so geeked up about this right now. But anyway, we're gonna start adding in our rock so we can start thinking about what our scape is gonna look like. as I add the rock in, I'm really just thinking about the flow and what kind of corals I might be adding in, and just trying to just really imagine how it's going to look in the end. So I have something envisioned in my mind by the pieces that I have. So as I place it in, I'm thinking about the structure of each rock and how the holes are in the rock, but I'm also thinking about the spacing of the rocks and the rocks between the glass as well too. I want to make sure whatever animal I decide to put in here can swim freely around the tank without any damage or having to force its way past the rocks or anything like that. But I also want to make sure that the flow is passing over the rocks in a way that the corals can get a nice flow as well too. So that's very important to me is when I'm thinking about placing these rocks in, just making sure that everything is spaced properly, and I can always adjust them later. It's going to be a while before I actually add in any animals or corals into the tank. And I will definitely update you guys before I add anything to the tank and let you know what's going on. So, um, we got three nice sized pieces here that we're going to put in, and one little piece that I thought I could just sit off to the side and maybe add something onto it. So that's what we're doing here right now. And I'm sorry I didn't get to show you guys how the actual setup of the tank, but there's a lot of videos on YouTube that'll show you that. So here I just already poured in the salt water, and you can see it's really cloudy. So it's going to give it some time to clear up, of course, and come back and show you what it's looking like. Honestly, guys, this tank is really easy to set up. The hardest part was actually just pushing the pump down inside of the back. It was kind of a tight squeeze, but not too bad. There's also enough room to fit in a small heater. So, it's honestly just a clean looking tank. So I'm gonna put the lid on and try to get the light on and show you what it looks like. The light that I'm using right now is not the light for the aquarium itself. That's actually a light stick that I just was using while I was getting it set up. But honestly, guys, it looks so clean. Like, I really love the design of this tank, and it's sitting right on the nightstand next to my bed. So I'm gonna really enjoy looking at this. This little package comes inside of the sand, and it's supposed to help clear up the water quicker. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in. Oh, looks like I dropped a little bit, but it's all good. We're gonna go ahead and dump that in. Give it a little bit of time to clear up, then I will get the light connected and come back and show you guys what it's looking like. Starting to clear up. We got some live bacteria by Dr. Tim's. We're going to be adding this in. This is going to really help um, get those nitrites out of there and get them over to the nitrates that we want. So, Dr. Tim's does make live bacteria for freshwater and saltwater tanks. If you're in the hobby, you probably already know this, but for anybody that's new to the hobby, Dr. Tim's is highly recommended, not just by me, but a lot of aquarists around the world. So this is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using this whole bottle in this tank. So it's 5 gallons. This one bottle could possibly be enough for about a 20-gallon tank, honestly. I think it says 10 gallons or more, but you can't really overdose on it. So I think we're going to be good to go by adding this whole bottle in here with no problems. So I'm going to go ahead and get it all opened up and pour it in and get the cycle started. If you are new to the hobby, live bacteria is used to. So live bacteria pretty much feeds on ammonia, which then turns into nitrites, which then again is turned into nitrates, which makes a healthy ecosystem for li- live fish to live into, because we want to get rid of those toxic gases like ammonia and nitrites. So this is a couple hours after the tank has been sitting for a while, and honestly, it's just beautiful. This light has two settings. It's just a white light and a blue light, and I really just enjoy the look. I mean, it's only 5 gallons, but I mean, look at it. It's really narrow, but it looks a lot larger than just 5 gallons. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. I think corals are gonna look beautiful in here with the rocks that we have, and just a really great setup. I'm really proud with the way it looks right now. I mean, it's just really amazing. So really look forward to seeing what we can create with this. I mean, this design is so sleek. It's so beautiful. I'm really happy with it. Well, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for checking it out, and peace.